Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rikah Kadash. Now, when you look at the women of this nation, they are a very, very influential group, especially when you look at Planet Parenthood with Margaret Sanger. She pretty much was the leader of the movement of eugenics, where they pretty much were trying to exterminate the blacks, the so-called blacks, and she pretty much was hiring preachers to help her with her agenda. And so this the kind of stuff that people don't understand about the women of the Edomites, because they were some of the ones that when Jake was getting hung or getting burnt by the state, it was some Edomite talking about they was raped, or some black man tried to touch them or looked at them or whistled at them. Next thing you know, he getting strung up to the tree. In the 60s, they was scared about this race mixing, and so that was something that caused a lot of drama, and it's something people really don't understand. Let me go into the scriptures and pretty much bring out some precepts. Now, when you look at Proverbs 21:12, it say, "The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but God overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness." Now, when you're talking about the house of the wicked, that's pretty much everybody in the house, in the family. See, it's like the house of David or the house of Saul. The house represented the family or the bloodline. And so when they say the house of the wicked, it's talking about the bloodline. Say the righteous man wisely consider the house of the wicked. Now let's see what this bloodline is all about. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Now let's start with verse 3. It says, "I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." Okay, verse 4 is a "whereas Edom said." So it lets you know that Esau and Edom is synonymous. So Edom said, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever." And so this is talking about the people of Edom. Say that people will call the Edomites the border of wickedness. So when they say the wise man will consider the house of Edom, this is what has been pretty much the meaning of it. Then you look at Psalms 58:3. It say, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." See, the womb and born. that's signifying a bloodline or a family. See, it's not just talking about a random person. It's saying that these people coming out the womb, meaning they inherited these things from birth. When you talk about inheritance or heritage, that's what Malachi was saying. And so, this is who the Most High set up from long ago. He set these individuals up, and he used the women of the nation to do a lot of, pretty much he used them to pour out the curses on Jacob and his descendants. Let's see, 26 and 17. Let's go with 16 and say, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror. See, this is what the clan did. They terrorized the Israelites. Verse 25, it said, and I will bring a sword upon you. See, the clan, they was the sword of the Lord that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. And when ye are gathered together within your city, it said, when you are gathered together in your cities, I will send the pestilence among you, and ye shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy. And see, these Edomite women, they was enemy number one, because they had influence over the men, where the men would be ready to kill over these women. Let me see if I can find that in first Esdras 4. Let's try 32. Okay, let's see here. I think it's a little bit above that. Okay, here it is. It says, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. 27, many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women. See, once these women say, oh, make up some story, the men jump to it and come to their defense and become a servant for the women, and the women become the leader. And so people think that it was the men doing a lot of it because they was reacting to the women and, doing most of the killing and hanging and burning and beating. But they was following the leader who was the woman. And so that's why the Most High say, consider the house of the wicked. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see here. And see, the clan was dealing like this. It say, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, for the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Verse 3, it say, who with their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil manner, they commune of lying snares privately, saying, who shall see them? See, that's what they did with the abortion clinic. They had pretty much a secret council and say, we're going to use this abortion thing to get rid of these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and mainly the tribe of Judah, because Judah is the head tribe. So they really put it on them and put their Planned Parenthood facilities all around the neighborhood of the tribe of Judah in the southern kingdom. But let's see here. Verse 9, it said, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider his doing. See, that's another thing. The Most High using these Edomites. And so he is to be feared more than anything else, because when he punish you, he's not playing around. He know ways to punish people, the perfect way. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.